Good morning, everybody. Welcome to our first online meeting, and I'm so happy to see you here. We have only a few participants in the class, and that's very good. Well, I get a note here from Phước. Phụng can attend the meeting. Well, that's very simple. Simply ask her to go to anymeeting.com/Vũ Nguyễn 1. Okay, so ask her to go to this website, anymeeting.com/Vũ Nguyễn 1, and then she only needs to put in her names and her email, and it can be any email address, and she should be able to be inside. Well, so we have got 4 people, and with Phụng, that's enough for the Houston group. Now, can you all hear me well? If you can hear me clearly, please type yes into the chat window so that we can move on. Hello, everybody. Are you there? Okay, so Quỳnh Anh, yes. Who else? Phước. Good. Well, sometimes it is silent because I do not speak any longer. That's all. I cannot, speak continuously, So Loan, yes. Quý, yes. Phước, yes. And it looks like that we are missing only Phụng. I'm pretty sure that she will join us very soon. Another question. Where are you attending the meeting? Are you at home? Are you in an internet cafe? Or are you somewhere else? Are you in your office? Okay, so so Phước is in Tuy Loan's home. That's very interesting. Oh, really? All of you? Okay, but you are using different computers, right? Good. Oh, great. Welcome, folks. Okay, we've been waiting for you. So we are good to go. So all of us are here. Great. Right. So this morning we will work online on the topic of website evaluations. We will learn some of the principles for evaluating web resources. We will also do a lot of practice. We will practice evaluating several websites that I give you via the links. Now, let me switch to our presentation file. Okay, evaluating website. Now, to begin with, I want you to look at these videos. Oh, by the way, there's some housekeeping things that I need you to pay attention to. I just forget that you are not very experienced with this platform. Now, can you see the My Mood icon on the top of your screen. Yeah, when you put your mouse over my mood, you should be able to see several icons like I'm fine, raise hand, yes and no. During the sessions, sometimes I may ask for your opinion, so you can say yes or no via these icons. If you have questions, please raise hand, and then I will pass the microphone to you. Well, let me turn on the webcam so that you can see me for a while. Yeah, from my experience, it's not good to keep the webcam on all the time, because it may use up our bandwidth, and our audio recording may be choppy. So can you see me on the webcam? Say yes or no into the chat windows. Okay, I need to keep interacting with you this way. Good. So later in the sessions, I may need you to switch on your webcam too, if the internet connection is good enough. But it's okay. On tablet, you may not be able to see the webcam. Now, you should also see another note page. So the note icon is next to my mood. Okay, and sometimes we will put notes here. All right. And notes can be in the public mode or private mode. If you put the notes in the public box, everybody can see. Can you see the YouTube windows on your screen? Good, good. Now, we are going to watch a very short video clip about two students discussing, the quality of information from the internet, and then there's a librarian giving them suggestion. This is a tutorial movie for web resource evaluation from a college in the United States. So let's start. Well, I think I need to turn up the webcam so that we can have faster internet connection.
Get some water. Hey, don't buy bottled water. That stuff is dangerous. No way. The tap water is dangerous. Who told you that? I saw it on the internet. See? Our public water supply is polluted and dangerous. But here's a site claiming bottled water is bad. Google brings back too much information. It's confusing. Let's go talk to a librarian.
How may I help you?
How can we find out what's true on the internet?
Let's look at the website you found earlier. This website wants you to purchase something, and it links to Amazon. This last paragraph promotes their product, so their opinion is biased.
How can we find a more reliable site?
Let's use this website as an example. Start with the domain of the site. .gov is a government site. Its information is more reliable. Next, let's check the currency. We'll look for the last page update or the date of publication. Next, check for relevance. Everything on this page is about bottled water. Then check for the author. This page was written by the Centers for Disease Control. Also check for accuracy, that the spelling is correct and the links work. Last, look for the website's purpose. They should have an About Us link.
It's hard to remember.
You can remember it like this. C-R-A-A-P. C for currency, R for relevance, A for author, A for accuracy, and P for purpose.
Oh, that's easy. Do you remember it?
Okay.
All attendees are muted and may unmute themselves by pressing *6.
So, can you tell me about the movie clips that we have just seen? Well, let me just put it on the screen again. Oh, no, not this one. Sorry, it was the clip that we used in the previous online sessions. Now, so what suggestions did the librarian give to the two students for evaluating websites? Now, Phước, yeah, can you answer that? What suggestions did the librarian give? Well, it looks like Phước is speaking on the microphone, but we can't hear him yet. It's okay, we will return to Phước later. It seems that the connection is not very good right now. Now, Kim Phụng, can you try answering that questions? Okay, Phụng is speaking too, but looks like her microphone is not ready. But I switch back now to the listen only mode so that you do not experience echo noises. Well, now the movie you have just watched gave very basic information about how we can evaluate whether a website or an internet resource is trustworthy or not. Basically, we need to see if the website is accurate, whether the information is accurate, whether the information is up to date, whether it is presented in an objective manner, and there are also several other criteria that we look at. Now, so let's come back to our presentations. Evaluating websites. Now, think for a moment, why is it important to evaluate websites? Now, I want you to open the notes windows. Yeah, so click on notes and type in your answer there. You can put your name, okay, at the beginning of the answer so that we know who is giving the answer now. So why is it important to evaluate the online resources? Now, so you have 3 minutes to do this. Please type your answer into the public notes window. Hello? Are you with me? Can you hear me, everybody? If you can hear me, please type yes into the chat window. Okay. So please answer those questions in our notes page. Why is it important to evaluate online resources? Now you can edit the notes yourself. So okay, let's try doing that. Okay, there are not any notes in the share public yet, and we'll go back to that page later. Now, basically, these are the different criteria for evaluating a website, and these are also the criteria that I will use to evaluate your web quest, the website project that you are working on. We will look at the issues of authority, accuracy. Authority is about the whether the people creating the resources are trustworthy or not. Accuracy is about whether the contents of the website is accurate. Objectivity is about whether the information presented is biased or not. Currency is about whether the information is up to date or not. Coverage is about the range of topics covered in the site, and design is about the interface. Now, with authority of a website, we will always look for information about the author or sponsoring organizations. So that's why I strongly advise you to have a tab like about us in the web quest that you are working on. People will also try to know whether the authors of the website have the qualifications that are appropriate for the content that they post on the website. And a good question to ask to check for authority of a website is whether okay whether the site offers a way to verify the legitimacy of the page sponsor. It can be email contacts, it can be address, it can be a phone number. The web extensions also tells us a lot about whether the website is trustworthy or not. .com is for commercial, .edu is for education, .org okay, is for organization, .gov is for government. Now, okay, as a rule of thumb, please tell me which website extension is more reliable. Okay, when you look at this, so let me type it here. Which website extensions is more reliable? Government, GOV, yes. So apart from GOV, what else? Or okay.
All attendees are unmuted.
Now I have tried putting our discussion into the discussion mode so that we can all hear each other. Well, let's try this for a while. Now Kim Phụng, can you say why you think that website ending with GOVs are more reliable? Yeah. Okay, can you explain to us why you think that GOV websites are more reliable? Okay. Well, it looks like your microphones are not quite ready, and that's why we are not able to hear you speaking. Yeah, it's too noisy now because of the echo noises when we are in the discussion mode. Yeah, Phước, okay, I can hear you. Okay, that's good. Yeah, it's true. It's true. How about EDU? Okay, is it reliable, Phước? EDU education web extension reliable? Now, to help you to understand, okay, why GOV is more reliable, well, let me switch back to the
All attendees are muted.
listen only mode. Now, please click on the link in the chat window that I have just sent. It will take you to the domain registration service of FPT. You may be very interested in this because you are also trying to, you know, register for your own domain and build your personal website. Now, when you are inside this page, now please tell me, can you register for yourself a domain name like GOV or EDU, government and education? Okay, as you see, the domain registration service of FPT only allow you to register for very popular domain extension like .com, .us, .net, .org, .vn, or the subdomains like edu.vn, gov.vn, not primary domain like .gov or .edu, because though web extension or the domain extensions are reserved for government and educational institutions. In order to register for these domains, you need to go through lengthy process to prove that you are working, you are representing an educational or a governmental organizations. So people using these domain names ending with govs or edus must work for educational or governmental organization, and that's why the information that they put on the website is basically more trustworthy. Now let's have an activity. Wow. Now please click on the website that I have just sent. Okay, please click on the link, and then by voting I want to know what you think about the website. Now as you see, we cannot find information about the author or the sponsoring organizations, and right at the top, okay, it says that the site has been hijacked. Okay. So probably this is not okay, reliable website. Next, now please click on the next link. How about this website? City of Mankato. Now, the city of Mankato. Oh, don't worry. Okay, the recording is being recorded now, and you can always see it later. By voting, I want you to tell me what you think about the website in terms of authority. Now, in terms of authority, City of Mankato. Okay, I've seen one vote. How about the other people? I'm waiting for your voting. What do you think about that website in terms of authority? The City of Mankato, Minnesota's website. Okay, so most of you have voted. Well, I think that in terms of authority, okay, this website is an example of a website with strong authority. Why? Because if you scroll down to the bottom of the site, you can see the copyright symbol, copyright 2010. By the City of Mankato, Minnesota. So obviously, okay, this is a governmental website. It was sponsored by the city council. So the information about the city given in this website is obviously strong in authority. Well, so thank you for that. Now, okay, the next criteria I will look at for evaluating your website is the accuracy of the level of the information presented. So there are several questions you can ask yourselves, like is the information reliable and error-free? If you read a piece of information that has grammatical, spelling, or even typographical errors, then obviously is not from a reliable source. And we will also look for information about whether there is a person verifying, editing the information, and whether there are preferences to the information presented in the website, and does the information go against the kind of information already gathered before. So let's have a look at this website. Now, so please click on that link. Now, how do you evaluate the websites on the criteria of accuracy? Is it good? Okay, not good. Just type your answer into the chat window. So on the criteria of accuracy. Now just please type your answer into the chat window, whether is it good or average or not good. Oh, really? Quý and Thúy Loan, you think that okay, the information is good? Well, I don't think that okay, the information presented in the website that you have just seen is good. Why? Now, okay, in the documentation is a works cited, and that is okay. Okay, Phước is trying to say something. Yeah. So keep going, Phước. Okay, why you think that the information in the website is not good? Okay, that's good. Resource link is not clearly listed, and also I can see okay, spelling errors there. Works cited. Okay, that means that the author of this website was quite careless. And also the websites only present some facts, but if you read the facts carefully, okay, like, okay, this information, according to a new Belgium study, spread up age among European women may be linked to sharing elevators with politically correct ambulance drivers. Do you think you can trust these informations? So, okay, I think that for the criteria of accuracy, this is not a good website. Let me show you a website, okay, so that you can see what a good website on the topic, okay, will be like. Now, can you see the new links that I have just posted? genderandage.org. Now, please click on that link and see how this website is different from the previous one. Yeah, okay, thank you for the feedback. Thank you for the difference is that the information is clearly presented, okay, and there are always links to the information presented, like is it from UNICEF, is it from WHO, is it from UNAIDS, to have the reader check the accuracy of the information presented in the news and in the article. Okay, so we have just seen examples of websites that score high for the criterion of accuracy. Now, another criteria that people will look at for evaluating information presented in a website is whether it is objective or not. And for this, the question we should ask is the purpose of the objective of the website. Is the website built to educate people? Is the website built to serve, community, or is it built just to persuade people, making them change their opinion on a certain topic? Also, to evaluate websites on this criteria, we will look at whether the site is free from advertising, and whether the information presented is biased or not. Both sides of the issues presented equally. Now, please click on the link that I have just posted into our chat window, and tell me how do you score that website on the criteria of objectivity. You think it's good, it's average, or it's okay? The website does not work. The link fails on my computer, so I'm sorry. Okay, yeah, I see the link is broken, so let's try this. Okay, so let's click on that link about Martin Luther King and see whether it is good on the criteria of objectivity. Okay, so score 3 out of 5. Right, I agree with Luan. There are advertisement on the sides, and okay, that's a minus. Okay, good. So I don't know the purpose of the sign is talking about biography of Luther King. Well, you know, the problem, the biggest problem with this website is that it presents information in a biased way. We can see that it tried to it tried to show Martin Luther King in bad light. It tried to make people think negatively about Martin Luther King, and so in terms of objectivity, it's not a good website. What I mean is that it tried to present only negative information from the newspapers about Martin. Now, let's look at this website and tell me how much do you score the site out of 5. Now, let's look at the site that I have just posted the link. Oh, it worked several days ago and now the link is broken again. That's too sad. Okay, never mind. Now let's move on to the next criteria. When we evaluate the site, we also look for information about the currency. That means we want to know whether the website is updated frequently or not. Probably a website that has not been updated for more than 1 year, okay, is a website that does not get much care from the authors, and the site being updated frequently is important. In order to decide whether the information is up to date or current, we can look for the creation date of the page, and we can also see if the links are updated regularly or not. Now I'm trying to test this link before asking you to evaluate. Okay, it works. Now please click on the link that I have just sent. It's about an outsourcing company. Okay, look at the website, and by vote. Okay. So how much do you score the site? Four. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so again, by voting, I want to know how much you score on this site out of 4. So 2 people gives it 3. How about the other people? So 3. 1 vote for 2, and well, you know what? This is a website introducing company, and actually the last time that information about the website was updated, Okay, if you scroll down to the end of the page, you can see this copyright icons, and it shows that the company size was last updated this year, 2013. So personally, for me, I think I will score this website 3 out of 4. 3 out of 4. Yeah, you want to say something, Phước? Keep going. Well, sorry for not being able to pass the microphone to you, because it seemed like you all cannot use the microphone. So we resort to the chat window instead. Well, because this website only gives very general information about a company, it doesn't need to be updated frequently. It's not like other website that like a news website should be updated very frequently. This website just gives information about the activities, about the organizations, about the structures of the companies, and it is, it's updated until 2013. So I think that's a satisfactory for a website about a company. Now, if you look for example of a bad website in terms of currency, let's look at this website. Now click on this link. Yeah, please click on this link. Oh, it's no longer available. That's too bad. These links are down. Well, it worked just 2 months ago, in the previous course, but but basically for currency, I agree with Phước. We should try to look for information about when the page will last updated, and it also depends on the nature of the site. If it is a website that publishes articles, news, it should be updated frequently. So I will now turn to the next criterion called coverage. Now, with coverage, we will look at the relevancies of the information. Is it useful? Is it really relevant to the topic? And the website try to give us the whole picture, or just part of the picture. How does the website compare to other similar websites? If the kinds of information we can find from this website is very similar to other websites, then it does not give us much news information, and that's why it will score low in the coverage criterion. Well, let me test this link before giving it to you. Okay, it works. Now, so click on the link that I just sent about sports, and again I need you to score the website in terms of coverage. Okay, so how much do you score this site? Okay, so I can see 2 votes for 3 out of 4. Three votes. Okay, so Phước want to add something. Now what do you think? Now keep posting. Okay, still not complete. And why you think that it is not complete? Yeah, okay, with sports there is actually a lot of information, and it doesn't look like the website is okay, updated frequently. However, the you know the strength of this website is that it offers people a lot of topics. Okay, I also vote for this website around 3 or even 2. Now let me give you a link of a very good website that deserve a score of 4 out of 4 on the criterion of coverage. Now, so please click on that link, skysports.com, and as you can see, this is a professional site. It gives us news and information about nearly all different areas of sports. It is also designed in a very user-friendly way, and there are great images showing up on the home page. Okay, so this is a good example of a website that score well on the criterion of coverage. Okay, now let's come back. The last criterion that we will look at when examining a website is the user interface on the design. Now for the design, we will evaluate the website on navigation, on interactivities, on appearance. And if you go back to the instruction for building your web quest, this criterion scores quite high in the total score for your final web quest, because we do not expect you to spend a lot of time building up the content and okay, in this course we have, we have learned a lot about the technology that we use for building website. So this criterion is about the technology. Now for navigations, we need to see whether the links are clearly labeled and documented. Can you move from one page to another easily? Okay, do the user have to click on the back button all the time, okay, to move? For interactivities, whether it takes a lot of time for the user to see the web page or not is also an issue. So that's why in our web design class I told you to try to cut down on the size of the images that you use on the site. So when we access the website on slow internet connection, on a very weak server, it doesn't take too much time to load. And lastly, about the graphics, we will see whether the website use make good use of graphics and color. Do the colors and the images and the backgrounds match with each other? And can we read the website without scrolling from left to right all the time? And this has to do with the resolution that you choose when you design the website originally. Now if you recall the face-to-face meeting web building sessions that we work together, I've told you that we should try to use the standard screen resolutions of around 1050 pixels in width and 750 pixels in height. Now so let's look at some sample websites. Now please click on the link that I have just provided in the chat windows. Natural Solution 1, and tell me how much do you score the website out of 4. Okay, ready? Let's come back, and I want you to give me your opinion by voting again. Yeah. So how much do you score that site out of 4? on the criteria of design. Well, I see you raising your hand, Phước. Okay, do you have a question? No. Okay. Okay. Now, I quite agree. This website is quite bad in terms of graphic design. The color do not match. You see, they have red, pink buttons, and then green backgrounds, and you know the images are laid out in a very messy manner on the site. So okay, yeah, okay, Phụng is right. It's not as aesthetical at all. It's not appealing to our eyes. How about this website? What do you think about this website? Okay, it's on. Now, how about the samford.edu website? Okay. Tell me what you think. This is a university website, and yeah, so I can see 3 votes for 3 out of 4. You see, the background of the background color of the site fits nicely with the font colors, and when you click on the link, you can see that okay, the links work very well, and from any page of the website you have link navigations to okay, the different areas, different categories through the horizontal navigations and the vertical navigation links. So quite well designed it. Well, you know, for scrolling, we only judge whether we have to scroll, you know, the side from right to left, and due to the nature of some pages, because they offer too much information, you have to scroll up and down. That's not a problem. The problems only come when you have to scroll the page from left to right. I mean, the website does not fit into the page of the screen, and that's why yeah, scrolling up and down is okay. Scrolling up and down just means that you have more, you know, interesting information to read. Okay, so to sum up, we have, you know, looked at the criteria for evaluating a website. Basically, your website for the final project will also be evaluated using these criteria. But we focus a lot on the design criterion, because it has more to do with technology. The other criteria for you to think about when you want to build an educational website on your own later. For now, I want you to see a web quest about evaluating websites. So this is quite interesting because you are also building a web quest too. I'm not sure whether this link works. Come on. Well, this link was okay just 1 or 2 months ago, so you can see information on the internet is, you know, changing very quickly. Okay, I see. It's broken. Let me try to look for it on Google. Web quest about evaluating websites. Okay, so you can look at this link. Yeah, click on that. This is link to a web quest about website evaluation for high school students. Now, if you are interested in this topic, you can also create, you know, a web quest on this too. So the introduction task process. evaluation. What I do not like about this WordPress is that it put all the parts of the WordPress in a single page. Now, look at the Juno.com WebQuest. This is quite similar to what we expected to create. Evaluating website for elementary students. Yeah, so you see, it has all the necessary components in different pages and quite rich in the resources for students. Okay, so that's it, everybody. Now I will
All
try.
attendees are unmuted. All attendees are muted. All attendees are unmuted.
Yeah, so I have put our meeting back into the discussion mode. Now, does anybody have any other questions? We can I hope that we can all hear each other now. Yeah, keep going, Phước.
When we evaluate any website, so we need to focus on the guidelines for evaluating, right? About the authority, accuracy, and design, etc.
Yeah. Actually, these are the criteria, suggested by Department of Education in the United States, and these criteria was adopted by the course outline of the subject that we are working together. However, when you search on the internet for criteria for evaluating web resources, there can be other factors that are involved, but basically the guidelines will be the same. We will check whether the information is presented objectively. We will check whether the information is up to date. We will check whether the website is well designed. We will check whether the authors of the websites have the authority in the field or not. So these are the basic criteria. You can use it for evaluating websites and other online resources. Okay. Do I answer the question?
Yes, thank you. I understand the question. I understand the answer. Thank you.
Thank you. How about Phụng, Quý, Quỳnh Anh, and Thi Loan? Do you have any other questions?
Yes.
Okay.
I was asked when you want to evaluate where.
Okay. Okay. If there are too much echo noises, you can type your question into the chat window. But we try to hear you. We will try to hear. Well, because the microphone of some people are of one or two people are not properly set up, and that's why you hear the echo noises. But it's fine. Okay, this is our first online learning sessions, and we will do better if we meet again next time. The aim of this online session is also to give you the experience of online interactions. Next time when you work online, you should try to set up your microphone properly. It's best to have a detectable microphone so that the noises from your laptop or from your computer will not interfere. But it's fine. I can hear some of you. Like I can hear quite well. Okay, keep going. It seems that Phụng or Quý is trying to give me a question.
All attendees are muted and may unmute themselves by pressing *6.
Okay, so now I have put our meeting into the Q&A mode. In this mode, you can unmute yourself to speak. So if you have questions and you want to talk to the whole class, you can unmute yourself and speak to the microphone. Kim Phụng, do you want to say something? You can click on your microphone. Okay, if you do not have any other questions, then we will see each other again in G204 lab next week. Now, what do we do next week? Next week, I will teach you about the CSS, cascading style sheet, because that is part of the requirement for building your website. It's quite complicated and it will take some time, and that's why I save it for our last sessions. I will also look at some of your website projects and give you comments. So next time we will see each other again at 8. Okay, at 8 on Thursday morning as usual. And it's the 10 past 11 now. We have been together for 1 hour and a half, and it has been an enjoyable experience for me teaching this lesson online and working with you. And before I stop, I just want to say thank you for joining these sessions, and have a great weekend. So bye bye for now. This recording, the recording of this meeting will soon be uploaded to our system. Okay, so see you next Thursday morning.